Hello, and welcome to DomainVestors.tv. I'm your host, Morgan Linton, and today is Sunday, June 21st, or at least that's when I'm recording it. It's Father's Day. So I'm actually going to just be recording the video today, as I do every Sunday, but you'll be seeing this on Monday, June 22nd. So before I start anything, I would like to give a huge thanks to all the fathers out there, to my dad, to all the dads out there. Being a father definitely makes a tremendous impact in obviously the lives of their children and many more people. So to all those domainers that are dads, hope that you are enjoying your Father's Day and giving you guys a break from my video today. I know everyone's just going to be focused on spending time with their family, and that's what I'm going to be doing too. So if you're watching this video, that means it's Monday, Father's Day has happened, and hopefully you had a great day. So now for the topic of this episode, I'm really excited to talk about this. This is .co, the TLD for Colombia. Now, this has been a hot topic for a while now. For those of you that haven't been following this, I'll bring you up to speed. It's a pretty quick story. Essentially, the country of Colombia decided to let people register .com.co domains, which nobody really wants. If you think about it, there's not many people that will accidentally type .com.co. However, there are a lot of people that will accidentally type .co when they're trying to type in .com or .co.uk or a whole host of other domain names that have a TLD with .co.something. If they forget to add the .something, they'll get to it. If they're typing in .com and they miss that M button, they're going to get to these domains with these TLDs as well. So very exciting news. On Tuesday, June 23rd, Colombia will begin looking for bids for the .co TLD. Get my notebook here. Rick Latona reported this news on his blog, along with the companies that are expected to be placing bids. Those are going to be VeriSign, Street Investments, Filias, Argus, along with a few other people. Very exciting. Once again, that is June 23rd. Really exciting. This week, it's going to happen. Probably by the end of the week, we'll know who's got the .co TLD along with all that information that we've been waiting for. When I did my post a little while back about the .co TLD, a lot of people asked me, well, when is it going to be available to register, and what's the cost to register the domain, and which registrars will have it? We don't know that information yet. As soon as I do, and hopefully it'll be this week, then I'll pass that information on to you guys. So why am I so excited about this? I do like ccTLDs. You guys know that. I've been a big fan of .in. Definitely think that Jeff from INforms has done an amazing job at helping to grow awareness for that TLD, and I've had some domains that have really generated a lot of revenue from type-in traffic with .in and .co.in names, which has been really surprising to me, so I really like those. So why .co? Colombia? No, obviously it's the TLD itself. While Colombia is a beautiful place, a lot of people are really interested in this TLD because when you misspell a .com name or a .co.uk or any of those, like I said earlier, you're going to end up at a .co name now rather than at a this page does not exist. So what can you do as a domainer to take advantage of this? Well, the first thing you can do is pay attention to the news. Find out when this is coming out. They're most likely going to have a sunrise period like they did with .asia and another number of other TLDs. The great thing about registering domains this way is that you can pay to register the names before it actually becomes available, which means that if you're the only person to pick that particular domain name, you get it. If you and several other people have, then it goes to auction. But this really evens the playing field so that individual investors along with big companies can get domain names without giving the big companies a huge advantage. And I think the domaining world is made up of a lot of really great inspired individual investors, and this makes it easier for all of us to be able to gain access to these domains. So what's the right thing to do with .co and what's the wrong thing to do? I think there's going to be a lot of ethical dilemmas that come out of this new TLD. And so the first thing is a .co domain is definitely great to buy for any existing .com you have. I have morganlinton.com, I have cheapmercury.com, I have jurylaw.com. These are domains of mine and brands of mine. I want to protect those brands. I'm going to buy the .co. So anybody that's trying to type in morganlinton.com and misses the M, they go to morganlinton.co, and I can make sure they're still seeing the same page. That's really the right way to use these, and just a very simple way to acquire .co domains. But there's not a lot of extra money in that, so what else can you do with them? Well, first off, please, 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 you guys, do not register .co domains for existing trademarks or other people's websites. Okay? Don't go out and register Microsoft.co and Apple.co or the popular name of some blog.co. There's no reason that you're going to want to do that. First off, you will lose the trademark infringement lawsuits, and at the same time, you're going to be stealing traffic from someone that has really taken the time to build up a brand and to build up a following. And ethically, I think there's something wrong with that. I think as business people, we should all make sure that we behave ethically and we treat others and their brands with respect, and that's just part of it. So there is an incredible amount of opportunity here, and this is something I mentioned in my last post about CO, to be able to actually develop out some domains that might be very valuable .coms that nobody could buy, that you can now develop because they only have parked pages sitting on them. The example I gave of this was doctors.com. There's a lot of great .com names that aren't developed brands, that aren't existing companies, instead are generic terms that just have parking pages sitting on them. This is where domainers that like to develop nice sites can actually go, and even putting a mini site on a domain like that will make a huge difference. If you think about it, if I am searching for doctors and I type in doctors.com and I just hit a parked page and I click on one of the links on that parked page, I could be much more valuably served by having a .co page that is actually a website that says, hey, what city are you in and what type of medical services are you looking for? Building out those types of domains, I think, will be very valuable. I think that's where there's a lot of opportunity in .co, to take some of these wildly expensive .com domains that are sitting there parked, really not providing much value to the online visitor, and building .co domains that actually do have some value, that do have content, that help people find the information they're looking for. And that's where I think there's going to be a lot of potential. That's where I think people will be able to get a lot of direct traffic, type-in traffic. This is the best traffic you can get for a domain. I found a lot of my .in and .co.in names get type-in traffic, and it's amazing how this traffic monetizes because you know what somebody's looking for. If somebody types doctors.co, you know what they're looking for. They're looking for information about doctors. I have cricketgames.co.in, and guess what everyone's looking for there? Cricket games. And I get a lot of type-in traffic. A majority of the traffic I get for that domain is type-in, direct traffic. And so I think this will give a lot of new domainers the chance to actually enjoy the benefits of having domains that have direct traffic rather than always having to develop the domain into a mini site or trying to build up the traffic via SEO, which is great and which is what I spend most of my time doing. You can now buy a domain that could get a lot of type-in traffic and convert that traffic to revenue. I think this will create a huge interest in the domaining world and hopefully let more people know about what it is that we do. So I think that .co is one of the, if not the, single biggest event to happen in the domaining community in the past 5 years or maybe ever. And so I'm really excited about it. I will continue to keep everybody updated about what's going on there. Normally at the end of my videos, I would end by saying go Lakers, but the Lakers went as far as they could. Congratulations, Lakers. Congratulations, Penguins. And guess it's time to watch baseball, so let's go A's. All right, have a good one, everyone. A big thanks to all the dads out there once again. It's you guys that make a tremendous difference in your kids' lives, along with all the mothers out there as well. So thanks for being you. Thanks for watching Domain Investors. Have a great week, everyone.